Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Eye with your host, The Eye. Today we have a special edition. The topic, Jeffrey Epstein. Welcome to another eye-opening installment of The Eye, where we delve into the right-leaning conspiracies that keep vigilant Americans questioning the powers that be. I am your host, The Eye, your unblinking guide through the shadows of the elite intrigue and government opacity. We've tackled JFK's enduring mysteries, but today we're turning our gaze to a more contemporary enigma, the Epstein files. In this deep dive, we'll focus on one potent angle that's buzzing in conservative circles as of March 2026. The notion that these massive document dumps reveal a sprawling global elite network engaged in heinous activities, all while being shielded by a deep state cover-up that's evident in the redactions, missing files, and selective releases. We'll keep it measured, drawing from the facts emerging from the over 3.5 million pages declassified under President Trump's mandate, without spiraling into unproven extremes. This angle underscores a core right-wing suspicion. The powerful protect their own, and the incomplete truth is the biggest tell. Let's rewind to the basics for context. Jeffrey Epstein, the convicted sex offender and financier who died in 2019 under suspicious circumstances, officially ruled a suicide, but widely doubted in patriot communities, built a web of influence that snared politicians, royals, billionaires, and academics. His private island, Little St. James, became synonymous with allegations of underage trafficking and exploitation. The files stemming from lawsuits like Virginia Giuffre against Ghislaine Maxwell and ongoing Justice Department probes were meant to bring transparency when Trump signed the 2025 law compelling their release. By early 26, tranches totaling millions of pages have dropped, including emails, photos, and videos that name-drop everyone from Bill Clinton and Prince Andrew to tech moguls like Peter Thiel and Elon Musk, along former cabinet secretaries and even Norwegian royalty. From this right-leaning conspiracy lens, the files aren't just scandalous footnotes. They're proof of a vast, interconnected cabal where the ultra-wealthy and powerful operate above the law, indulging in depravity while pulling strings on global affairs. Take the emails. They show Epstein schmoozing with figures like MIT's Noam Chomsky, Deepak Chopra, and Obama's White House counsel, Catherine Rumler, with casual banter that hints at a deeper tie. One message has Chopra joking about sniffing the wine of Moroccan youth, while Norway's crown prince Mette Marit asks Epstein about inappropriate wallpaper for her son. Mundane on the surface, but conservatives see it as normalized deviance among elites. Bill Clinton's name pops up repeatedly, with files noting his flights on Epstein's jet and a rejected interview request, fueling theories that the Clintons wield untouchable influence. Even Trump's Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick is mentioned in a 2012 island visit dispute, though he denies it. But here's where the conspiracy angle sharpens. Despite the deluge, the release feels engineered to obscure more than reveal. As of February 2026, reports emerged of 47,635 files mysteriously missing from the dumps, prompting bipartisan calls for Attorney General Pam Bondi to testify before Congress. Right-wing commentators argue this isn't incompetence, it's deliberate deep state sabotage to protect the cabal. Heavy redactions in the documents hide names and details, turbocharging theories like Zionist-occupied government, plots of child sacrifice rituals, with online mentions spiking 107% post-release. QAnon adherents and Pizzagate believers see vindication, linking Epstein to a satanic elite pedophile ring that includes Democrats and globalists, with Trump's push for declassification positioned as his battle against it. This angle posits that Epstein as the linchpin of a broader system where elites like the Clintons, Gates, and royals exploit the vulnerable while evading justice. The files detail Epstein's investments in firms like Palantir and Coinbase, suggesting financial tentacles into surveillance and crypto, tools for control in a new world order. Conservatives highlight how Epstein's 2008 sweetheart deal in Florida, despite credible accusations, exemplifies elite immunity, with ties to figures like former New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson meeting him post-conviction. And Epstein's death? Still fodder for false flag theories, with faked videos and forged letters circulating, including one linking Trump to Larry Nassar, dismissed as disinformation but seen as attempts to muddy the waters. In right-wing spaces, this fuels a narrative of awakening. The partial releases under Trump expose the rot, but the gaps prove the deep state's grip. Podcasters like those on QAA note how it's reviving QAnon, with believers claiming Trump is the hero dismantling the cabal. Yet some pro-Trump influencers downplay new revelations as nothing burgers, spinning them as Trump informing on Epstein rather than being implicated. The selective outrage highlights the angle's core. It's not just about Epstein. It's about a two-tiered system where patriots demand full sunlight, while elites hide in the shadows. As we approach potential congressional hearings on the missing files, this conspiracy view warns that without total declassification, possibly delayed to 2029, the cabal endures. It ties into broader right-leaning themes: distrust of institutions, calls for accountability, and the belief that true freedom requires exposing the elite's sins. Patriots, this Epstein angle isn't paranoia, it's a call to vigilance. The files peel back the curtains on a world where power corrupts absolutely, and only relentless questioning keeps it in check. Stay tuned for more revelations, and until next time, keep your eyes open. This is the Eye, signing off. God bless America.